So if I can get you out from underneath the weight of that payment, okay, and I can save your credit, then you'd be willing to sell me the property, right?
Yeah, if you could do that.
Okay, perfect. Here's what I'm going to do. How soon would you like to be out from underneath the weight of that payment?
Yeah, as soon as possible.
Okay, if you look at what I just did, I said, how soon do you want to be out from the weight of that payment? I made him feel how much that payment was, and I said, how soon? Because it made him give me the reaction that I want, as soon as possible. Or it gave him the ability to give me a timeline, a very quick timeline, by saying the wait. So most people will say, I need 30 days to move. That's a typical response. Or the second most typical response is as soon as possible. So you use those two together. Watch how I use those two together to get the result that I want. So as soon as possible?
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, so why don't we do this? Why don't I take the pressure of the payment off in the next 4 days, but I'll give you 30 days to move out.
That'd be great.
That'd be awesome?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right, perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm going to have some paperwork with you.
Okay.
And I'm just going to simply go and take the weight of the payment off, give you 30 days to move out so you and your family are happy and you have plenty of time.
Yeah.
You can get you into the place that's less expensive, like half the price of this, and save your credit.
Yeah,
Is that awesome?
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right.
So we can do it within 4 days?
I'll take the weight of the payment off in 4 days. I'll take over that payment.
Okay.
Okay?
Great.
Good? All right, man. Thanks.
I appreciate
it. So ultimately, I'm meeting his two needs. I'm helping him pick up the payment, and I'm going to help him save his credit. Now, here's the thing. He doesn't understand this yet, and I'm going to explain to him in detail when I sit down with the paperwork. Though I'm helping him relieve these stresses, here's the beauty of the no-risk real estate. He is still ultimately responsible for making that payment, and he is ultimately responsible for saving his own credit as per my paperwork. So we're going to facilitate a deal. We're going to own and control the deal. We're going to control the property. But ultimately, he's going to be responsible for making that payment. Now, we can help him with it. We can put a rinser in there. There's other things that we can do. But it's still his responsibility. So then I'm going to help him with this right now. Long term, if I ever got into a situation where I didn't have a renter in there, he's still responsible for making that payment, and we're not. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And we tell him this up front. We tell him this forthright. We're very forthright about it. And it's ultimately his responsibility. And the beauty for us is that's why there's no risk. Now, let me tell you something. All my attorneys are going to say, don't say no risk. So we're going to say limited risk. Because there's always risk in everything you do. You walk out the door, you have risk of getting hit by a car. Okay? You have risk of waking up and having a heart attack on Monday mornings because you're going to your job. And most people have heart attacks between 8 and 11 o'clock Monday mornings because they're stressed out about the freaking job. So there's always risk in something that you do. Okay? But in my opinion, this is the most limited amount of risk you could possibly have because you're taking the property over, you're going to own it, you're going to help them facilitate keeping their credit together and making their payments. But ultimately, it's up to them to have that payment and keep their credit because ultimately, they're the ones who took out the loan and it's their responsibility. If you're going, Armando, my head's spinning, I want to know more, how do I do this? I'm going to put this all together for you very, very soon. So get ready, I'm going to put this together for you very, very soon, and you're going to absolutely love it. It's going to blow your mind away. If I have your wheel spinning, then I have you just where you need to be right now, opening your entrepreneurial mind. Check your emails tomorrow, I'll have more information for you.